Welcome to the service clinic at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. I have received several questions or requests of how do you remove a battery from a street? I mean, what's the tips? What's the easy way to do it? There is no easy way, but I'll show you what I do to get these batteries out. If you take the seat off and you look down, I don't see a battery. We got to find the battery inside this. All right, to start this project out, I do have to suggest, this is all metric, so you have to have Allens, a 4mm, a 5mm. You have to have a 10mm socket and the 10mm wrench, and maybe a ball of string, but I'll get to that. All right, so first thing you want to do is take this cover off. It pulls off. It's got 3 connection parts. Take this, put it in a nice safe place. Well, I still don't see a battery, but I do see a positive side to it. So, okay, let's go to the other side. Going to the other side, I have a cover just like the other one. Pull it off. Yep, 3 places to pull it off. Put it to the side. Now, in the manual, which of course you're using at the same time I am, you have to remove this cover. There are 1, 2, 3, and a hidden 4th 5mm Allen on this cover. So, I've already loosened these up. And then you want to slide this out and get this out of the way. Why am I removing the belt cover? Because of this little guy here. This is where the negative cable is attached to the frame. A 10mm socket. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Let's go back over to the other side. In my previous videos, I have talked about what's the first thing you want to do when you're dealing with a battery is remove the main fuse. That's this right here. To get this main fuse out, you want to pull out just a little bit so you can rotate it, pushing your finger down here and getting this up. Let's see if I can move a few of these so you can see it. There's a small little clip here. You kind of want to move it up just a little bit slightly. Then you want a small little screwdriver. And there is a little indentation right here. And you want to just pull it up while you're pushing that clip out of the way. And now you have the 40 amp main fuse out of the way. Now that I have that out of the way, we're going to work on this unit. One of the things is this vapor lock. You want to pull it. It's just a snap fit. Pull it and try to get it out of the way. It's going to fight you this whole process. You want to get to these 2 little Allens. They take a 4mm wrench to get them out. Make sure that you grab it so you don't lose it. Put it in a safe place. Now let's see if I can get to the other one. And of course the vapor thing is moved in the way. Like I said, it's going to try to fight you the whole way. Grab in, get the little Allen. All right. Now that I got that out of the way, this cable is going to fight you. The vapor thing is going to fight you. But what you want to do is get this panel out. You're going to pull, but you've got 2 indentations here. The plastic piece goes into another plastic piece. They're 2 little spades. So you want to pull up and out at the same time, get it around this vapor thing, and pull down. All right, so now I got this out of the way. I'm going to go back to the other side, and I am going to undo that 4mm where the ground is. Now here's my little trick so I can reassemble as easy as possible. I love string. String helps me a lot when it comes to wiring. What you want to do is slide this ground cable off and tie a piece of string to it. Make it a pretty good knot because you don't want it to come apart. What this will do is guide you in re-putting the battery back in because it's a blind going through here to the battery. So I've got this so it'll pull up and I leave an amount of string just hanging. So let's go back to the other side. All right, I've got my panel down. Going to undo the 10mm at the battery. I've already got the ground and the main fuse out, so I'm not going to see any sparks. I do have the battery tender on it. I hope your dealership put a battery tender on it so you don't have to take this battery out. But a lot of the guys that have asked me the question is they want to take the battery out while winter is going and have it on inside instead of out in the garage, which is pretty nice. Take your 10mm bolt out, separate these out of the way. Now this is where it's going to be a little fight. You're going to slide the battery. It's going to hit this. I like to take the piece of rubber out so I don't have that fighting me. But here's the real trick. It's still going to get in the way. What you want to do is lift while you are pulling out. And it comes out. Your battery cable is still connected on with the string. You will undo that when you get it out. Notice what direction the cable is attached to, so when you put the brand new battery in, you put the cable in the same direction with the string attached to it. So when you slide this up and down back in, it can follow with the string, and you can pull on the other side to make sure that it gets in the right position. I hope these small little tips help. It's not easy taking a battery out of a street, but if you use your service manual, patience, and watch the video a couple of times, you'll be able to get it out. And then reverse putting everything back together. I'm Doc Harley. I'll see you next week.